Alrighty guys, how the heck y'all doing this morning? Just fired up Big Blue. Little Red's been running for a little bit. And yeah, see that? Ground's a little bit whitish. We had a light dusting last night. Got that big old cut feed bunk feeder out of what we call our calving corral. Got a round bale feeder in there. I did haul some clay in here. Not a lot, but I hauled like 5 bucket loads and that didn't hardly make a dent in it. And at this point, these are the heifers that we've held back. There's 6 in here, right? Yeah, 3, 6, 3 over there. They're munching a little bit. They got a grass hay bale, and we have yet to throw her in there. I might throw her in there a little bit later on today. Another day, maybe 2, and these guys will be pretty much bawling for Mum, who is just right over there. So, but we got to get that bunk feeder the hell out of the road and get back to cleaning more, hauling more political promises out to the field. So yeah, Big Blue's running. The beaters are running on the Kuhn 2044 hydro push, full vertical. Just warming everything up there. It dropped to, what the heck was it? Like -8 or something like that last night. So not bad. Supposed to warm up to like +1 today. So again, like I said, not bad for temps. And this thing, you can pull it around. It's got skids on it, right? Oh boy. You guys ever feel like you're just getting too old for this shit? And then the next day it's like, oh yeah, we can do this all day long, every day. 365 a year, right? So that's kind of how I feel on the average day. One day it's great. The next day it's like, why the hell are we working so hard? Well, I'll tell you why you're working so hard. It's because you love doing what you're doing, guys. Whoa! Drop the phone again. There, that's hooked up. There, we're back. Trying to hook these chains up so we can pull this thing out of the way. Anyway, I'll get this hooked up. We'll get it pulled out of the way and we'll bring you back all later. There's Mocha Dogs. There you can see that sucker turning on the back end. It does need some teeth welded on it or something like that. It would make it better, but for how much we use it per year, we're not into the custom business. The way it is for now works for me. So let's get it over to where we're gonna load, and we'll yammer at y'all when we're loading. How's that sound? Alrighty, so this long line that you guys saw me pushing up there last week, and then that pile I made quite a while ago, it settled down a lot, and there's a little more to push up from where that calf shelter and that one windbreak are, but not much. That's what we're gonna work at hauling out here today. So got her loaded up already. It's a little easier to load with 2 hands versus 1 hand and trying to hold the phone. So now all we got to do is get in here and hammer it down the road, right? So let's rock and roll. We'll get to the field. Talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, so you can see out here, you can kind of see the line from every load I took out of that wet sludgy stuff. It spread it okay, but lots came right out the middle in the back end. It didn't spread it as good as I was hoping. But this other stuff, it's a little bit drier, so it's flinging it a lot better. It's still got some in the middle, obviously, and it always will, unless I get teeth put on them beaters in the back end, so on and so forth. We're just opening her up. So now we just gotta hit the hydraulic, crank her up, and basically drive, right? You can kind of sort of see it coming off the sides of the spreader. So with this machine, we rebuilt the axles on both sides. We had to do some work on the slurry gate on the hinge points, build that up. We had to fix the flighting in the back end. We built the screen out in the very front, and because I had talked to quite a few guys and they said, yeah, you can get manure that'll get thrown forward and take out your back window. So we put a big windscreen or tractor protector screen on the front end of the machine itself. But yeah, CP and I did a bunch of work on it there for a while, and it works pretty darn good. Even without the extra fingers welded on, it works pretty darn good. Then you just hit the hydraulic and she sucks her back. It's a double acting hydraulic cylinder. And that there is the spread that it makes when everything is dry. It's a lot wider, that's for sure. Now, I could put new beaters in it, sure. And that would come complete with fingers and everything. Or new flighting, I should say. And that would come complete with spreader fingers and the whole 9 yards. But each flighting, and there's 2 of them, is $8,000. And we got to wait for a couple months to get them. So we're just going to run with it the way it is. And we got to close our slurry gate. There, that's what she looks like. Empty. Okay, let's keep on trucking. We'll talk to y'all later. Well, there, you can see it in action, guys. That's one machine you don't want to stand behind. Look, no GPS, tractor drives itself. And it's empty. Gotta go. Just to give you all an idea of how big the bucket loads are, like the grapple might not be closed, but with that big wind guard that I got on there, or silage guard, all the way across, and the bucket is 8'6". It's just as wide as the tractor. Yeah, she does hold quite a bit. It does hold quite a bit of material inside that bucket. So to put 8 bucket loads inside that machine, that's a heck of a lot. Anyway, talk to y'all later. And that's what she looks like with 8 bucket loads in. Keeped right up. Can't complain with that. And if some falls out on the road and pisses the neighbors off, that's just bonus material. That's the way I look at it anyway. They don't like the shit being on the grid road, don't drive on my grid road. Later, guys. Alrighty, so that big long line of manure that was here is now gone. The calf shelter that butts up against the windbreak, and you guys seen it over here. Well, obviously it's over there now. I just pushed it the hell out of the way, grabbed the windbreak, dropped them over there, and pushed up that little bit of manure into that pile. And we got a little bit here that I cleaned up on. So let's keep at her. I don't know, another 10 loads or so, and we should have all of this wrapped up. Maybe 15. Anywho, we'll keep her going. Talk to you later. Well, guys, we got majority of it cleaned out here today. I got a little pile over there where the tractor's sitting. Right over there. Sorry about the cloudy video. I don't know if that helped or not. But we got ourselves another full load on. And I think I'm gonna have to shut her down here and go do a bunch of feeding. They're saying that tonight, temperature tonight is supposed to drop to friggin' like 11 or 12, 13, something like that. And with that's Celsius, guys. And with the wind chill, it'll feel like minus 20. So temperature is supposed to drop to minus 11 or 12 or 13. And then with the wind chill, a minus friggin' 20. It's November 1st, for crying out loud. We don't need this right now. But on the upside, it's by Thursday. So yeah, by Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's supposed to warm up all the way to like possibly as high as 13 Celsius, 14 Celsius possibly. They're calling for 13 at this point for Friday. So we're gonna try and get as much of this hauled out as we can by then, and then we can pressure wash things off a little bit, get some of the manure off of it. Anyhow, yeah. So I'll get this load hauled out, and maybe I'll bring you guys back for some feeding out in the pasture. These guys here in this corral, these mums that we wean the calves off of, I'm gonna leave them so they can clean up better. Otherwise they tend to waste a heck of a lot. But the girls out in the pasture, they could use a friggin' bale already, that's for sure. Because they ain't got nothing out there. Anyhow, we'll bring you guys back when we go to do some feeding. Talk to you then. Alrighty guys, here we are. So this is, I brought them a bale of my gamble crop. So it's got peas and grass and wheat and barley and you name it, it's in here. And hell, I brought them a friggin' bale of barley yesterday, a barley green feed. and they didn't even clean it up. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't eat as much as I was expecting them to. Like, there's actually quite a bit out here yet. In this gamble crop, there's a bunch of different kind of peas in there and all kinds of shit. But you can see here the barley green feed. We unrolled it going through there, and you can see the line, and then a little bit coming back. They didn't clean it up, so obviously they're not that friggin' hungry, are they? And that little nose licker right there is a shorthorn, and we don't have no shorthorns, but we got that one. CP bought that one to replace the calf that we lost for the coyotes. What? You? They don't look too bad, but we'll be bringing all of these guys in probably Friday or else Saturday morning, and pulling all the calves off, sorting all the calves off. Ones that we're keeping will be mixed with the ones that are in the corral right now, and then we'll be shipping another load. And that guy is staying, and that guy there is staying. Right there. Yeah, I know. And that one right there is going. That yellow 72. And that's a twin. T2 is a twin. And T1 is a twin. And that's the one with the bad leg. Had got injured back in the spring. And now I see his other knee looks damaged. I don't know what's going on with him. Bad knees on him. So, butcher material. And there's a pile of these calves. You saw this one when she looked at us with a ripped ear. Oh, that's the CCIA tag that got ripped out of her ear. Anyway, give us the old, you know what, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get her done. Stay warm tonight, guys. Talk to y'all later.